Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at a new project that's getting started. At one of the local games workshops that I go to, they're doing a Tale of Warlords campaign where you build 50 power army and just slowly paint it, roughly about 12 power a month. What I've decided to do is to go for the Drukhari. Now, back when they were called the Dark Eldar, I did fancy starting them, but I didn't think my painting was up to doing all of the lines, especially when you look at the Raider, all of the lines around here and getting all that dry brushing. I wasn't very good when I started, but I've decided to give it a go. So I've got the start collecting box to have a look at, but first I've done a few test models. So I've decided to go for the Cabal of the Black Heart for my Cabals. Still not 100% sure on which cult to go for. So the army list I'm thinking about going for will have an Archon, a squad of 10 Cabalite warriors, 5 Incubi, 2 Raiders, 1 Ravager, and also a Venom. They'll be in a separate detachment, a Succubus, a squad of 5 Witches, and 2 squads of 3 Reavers. So, to get me started for month 1, I think it is a squad of Incubi and the Ravager. So let's have a look, see what's inside the box. Inside the box, you get your instructions, and you get 2 different base sizes. You've got your standard ones for the troops, for the Cavalry warriors, and you've got the slightly bigger, not quite 32mm, but bigger than 25, and I think they're for the Incubi. You've got your Archon on 1 sprue. I'd like to keep the blast pistol, but I'm just not mad keen on the arms crossbows, so I'm going to try and swap out the arms and the head and take one of the heads from the Reaver kit, I'm thinking. Then you got your first part of the Incubi with their swords. That's the double blade one, which will be for the, effectively what's the sergeant. Originally, when I was looking at these, I thought the Raider and the Ravager would have to be on separate, 2 completely separate ones, but it comes with 2 exactly the same, because the hull does look the same, but it's the sides. The turret, the sponsons, so to speak, go on at this bit here. So you get 2 identical sprues there. Try and not kill the Saberlight. And this is the sprue that is at the upgrade. So this one upgrades it. You've got extra sails, you've got turret shields for the sponsons, got alternate prow, so possibly like a shot prow or something. You got part of the harnesses and the people to stand on top. Sticking with the Raider, you get 2 of these as well, which are your sprues. So there's nothing really stopping you getting 2 start collecting just to get 2 raiders, which would be very good, because I hear the raiders are quite good. You give them the Dark Lance, that's 1 anti-tank weapon, and all the people on board can shoot because it's open topped. And then your final sprue is a squad of Cavalite Warriors, which are quite easy to build. But what my advice is either use super glue or wait for the torsos to fully dry into the legs before you attach the splinter rifles and splinter cannons. So otherwise the torso starts to rock around a little bit. You only get 1 blaster and 1 shredder, or 1 shredder should I say, pointing at this one, and 1 blaster up here. You only get 1 of them per sprue, which is a bit of a shame. So if you want 2 blasters in a squad, you need 2 Cavalite Warrior boxes. For the Cabal, I've decided to go for the Black Heart, mainly for the rerolls and the extra pip of leadership. Because as they are leadership 7, leadership 8 with your Saberite or Cyberite, the extra leadership will help them if you take a larger squad of 10, which I am tempted to do eventually when I upgrade the Archon to a Master Archon for the Real Space Raid, and make this squad a squad of 10 Cavalite Warriors that get the bonus. The Trueborns, I believe. So they'll get power from pain, they'll count it as 1 higher, so they'll get the bonuses for level 2 a lot. Oh, we'll get the bonuses for level 2 whilst on level 1. So for a start off, all of the Raiders, the Ravager, the Cavalite Warriors will all have a 6-up invulnerable save, and they'll be able to charge in a turn that they've advanced, which can be quite handy. But it'll be good if it becomes a Real Space Raid, because the Blade for Hires gain that ability. So I'm thinking if I can get some Mandrakes in there, or even just the Incubi, they'll do really well and get a charge off hopefully quite quickly. They also get to re-roll 1 dice when they are shooting as well, which will be quite beneficial, especially with your single shot blasters or dart lancers. That'll be quite effective. Saves you a point on the command re-roll as well. And the stratagem that's exclusive to them, the Agents of Vect, that seems quite good, because you play it once your opponents use a stratagem, and then the next time they want to use it, it's going to cost them an extra CP, but it doesn't affect the command reroll. But if your opponent's using the transhuman physiology, that'll go up a command point, which is quite good if your opponent is using Primaris Marines, or if they're trying to revive someone with the Apothecary stratagem, that'll go up by a CP, which might... The plan at the moment is to have this as a developing series, so every time I finish a unit or at the end of the month, show off where I'm up to with the army building. So at the moment I'm a little bit incapacitated with the cricket injury, so my hobbying is quite reduced at the minute, so I can't really build anything or paint anything until my thumb's a lot better, with me being right-handed. Please comment below if there is anything you'd like to say about the Drukhari, giving me any pointers on how to paint them, or how to play them, or how to paint them, or how to play them in battle. And if there's any synergies with the stratagems that I need to know about, or anything that you've noticed at all while playing them. Thanks for watching.